This is the river Bregalnica as it flows 225 kilometers from its source high up in the Maleshevo Mountains in eastern Macedonia. It is Macedonia's second largest river, with a basin covering almost 17% of the country's territory. The river's journey begins at 1,690 meters above sea level, under the peak of Cengino Kale, before running through alpine pastures, steep slopes and ravines, always accompanied by beech forests. Further along, the lowland section takes it through valleys and rural areas. In fact, roughly 200,000 people live in the Bregalnica basin, their main occupation being agriculture. Not surprising, considering that 1/5 of all arable land in the Republic of Macedonia is located in this area. Finally, the last leg of the river's voyage passes through a steppe-like landscape, a place of astounding beauty, almost untouched by human activity. This section is home to a great many animal and plant species, and is the reason why the basin is considered the country's most interesting area in terms of biodiversity. Consequently, it is vital that the basin's natural resources are conserved for future generations. The Nature Conservation Programme in Macedonia, a project of the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, supports nature conservation activities in the Bregalnica river basin, motivated by the fact that this region is losing its biodiversity as a result of various factors. One of the first steps taken by the NCP in Macedonia was the conduct of an ecological analysis to study the existing information on the area's biological and landscape diversity, define the gaps in knowledge, and create a plan to fill those gaps. This was then the basis for the design of an ecological sensitivity map that proposed the creation of certain protected areas in the Bregalnica river basin. All of the newly acquired knowledge will be integrated into the strategic spatial planning document for this part of the country, meaning that, for the very first time, sustainable management and biodiversity conservation will be one of the main pillars in the planning of potential development. On the national level, the programme, together with the Ministry of Environment and Physical Planning, has from the very beginning been supporting the drafting of the National Strategy for Nature Conservation. In addition, as part of its all-embracing approach to nature conservation, the NCP's scope of activities includes interventions on the ground. One such component concerns agricultural biodiversity, specifically with regard to rice farming, which, in addition to streamlining resource management and rice production systems, aims to mitigate the effects of agriculture on the region's biodiversity by decreasing the use of water, pesticides and herbicides. The component is also working with local beekeepers, making them aware of the need to make the most of the indigenous Macedonian bee, and teaching future beekeepers about ways to earn from honey production. In the field of education, the programme has established and is overseeing cooperation between the Faculty of Forestry in Skopje and the School of Agricultural, Forest and Food Sciences at the University of Applied Sciences in Bern, Switzerland. The objective is to exchange experiences and good practices on forest management, mainstream the biodiversity curriculum at the faculty in Skopje, and support student exchanges. As well as on this national level, the NCP is working on smaller local projects, and in this framework invited proposals from citizens' associations. The NCP will also establish an educational centre on nature conservation in one of the basin's villages, allowing visitors to learn in an innovative and creative way about ways to utilise and conserve nature. Furthermore, the programme is providing support to all 15 municipalities in the Bregalnica Basin for the implementation of projects in the field of nature conservation, environmentally friendly practices, and renewable energy sources. All of these activities are already having a profound effect on the Bregalnica River Basin and its future prospects. The programme is coordinated by Helvetas Swiss Intercooperation and Farmerheim.